Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 in Financial Crimes 2. This is Professor Dunaway and I will be the course manager for this class. First of all, happy Halloween. I hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are. Here, I'm in Washington State and it is rainy and cold and dark and it looks like Halloween here. So again, I hope you're all having a great day and are excited about this course as I am. I think that it's really interesting, the materials that we have to present to you. And I think that you're all going to learn a lot from Dr. Monroe and have a great experience in this class. So this first week, I want to go over just some basic stuff and then kind of what to expect. So normally each week I'll go over where we were last week, what you'll be going over in the current week, and then looking forward to the week in advance or to the next week. But since this is our first week, I'll pretty much just be going over just briefly this week what to expect and then kind of the topic for next week as well. So this week is basically an introduction and an overview of the course. Dr. Monroe will discuss kind of each of the topics that he'll be going over throughout the course. He'll touch on each of them just so you can have an overview and an understanding of what's to come in the next 8 weeks. And then next week is when we'll dive in to the topics at a much deeper level. And so next week we'll be discussing risk analysis and anti-money laundering. But again, this week is just an overview of everything. If you're on, so I have the course pulled up here. So if you're on our course website, you'll notice that some of the weeks it says item available or item is not available. So as the course progresses, we'll be obviously inputting the information and the materials into each week. So right now the materials are posted for the introduction to the course and weeks 1 and 2. And so for this week, what you will want to do is first start with, and this is under the course roadmap. So on the left side of the screen, you'll click on course map and you'll get to this screen and you'll want to go to introduction to the course. And under this link, there's a video that Dr. Monroe posted. And again, this is just a general overview of the course. And also you'll want to review the course syllabus. That goes over, just some of the course expectations. So make sure you do review that this week and watch, again, that introduction video. And that's, again, for the introduction. And you will also want to, in the discussion forum, so let's go back up here. In the discussion forum, you're going to do a couple things this week. But first of all, you'll want to, under the discussion forum link over here to the left, you'll want to post your social bio. I've noticed a lot of return students, so I'm happy about that to see some familiar names. And I've also noticed some students I haven't had before. So please be sure to post your social bio, tell us something about you. I think in this sort of learning environment, it's great to get to know one another because we can all learn from each other. We all come from different backgrounds and have, different experiences that we can, help teach each other. So please post your social bio and so we can start getting to know one another. And then for the actual substantive materials for week 1, you will click under the course roadmap tab. You will click under week 1, introduction and overview of the course. And here, the reading for this week, there's 3 websites that we would like you to review. So spend some time on each of those, just becoming familiar with what's there. If, in the future you want to do some research, you'll want to know what is, how to access these websites, what's available to you to answer questions in the future, to do research in the future. And there's also 3 videos here posted by Dr. Monroe. There's an introduction to AML compliance video, a fraud, computer and identity crime, and financial investigations video, And the third one is research skills and resources to fight financial crimes. So be sure that you watch all three of those. And then you'll want to again post in the discussion forum for week one. And just so you know, and this is in the syllabus also, there are no extensions for discussion forum posts. So make sure that, so you don't lose points, that your initial post is posted each week by Wednesday evening at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And then your replies to other students are posted each Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And what we're looking for is some really good discussions. Um, bring in information or experiences from your work, or obviously keeping things general and not using specifics. But we just really want to learn from each other and have really good discussions going in the discussion forum. So we want to see multiple replies to students each week. So if someone doesn't have a reply on their initial post, please go in there and post something. And then you also want to reply to students that have commented on your initial post. So again, we just want to see some really good discussions going in this course. Okay, so you'll do the reading, you'll watch the videos, you'll post in the discussion forum, and then there's an optional office hour this week that Dr. Monroe will be hosting. That's Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to stop in there and ask any questions, he'll be there to answer any questions you might have. And then I also just wanted to touch or go over briefly, because I know most students are like, what about the assignments for the class? So there are 3 assignments for this course. And here you'll see the first one, and this is again under the course roadmap tab. Your first assignment is due the end of week 3, which is November 20th. So that Sunday evening by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time is your first assignment, and it'll be a 4-page paper, no more than 4 pages, double-spaced, Times New Roman, where you'll be answering these questions that are posted here. So review that. Let me know if you have any questions. And then there's also, if we scroll down, you'll see there's assignment due at the end of week 5, and then at the end of the course at week 8. You can get extensions if you request them for the first 2 benchmark assignments. You must contact me prior to the due date. So they're due on Sunday, November 20th. You need to contact me prior to Sunday if you need an extension, and you can get a 7-day extension if it's for one of the valid reasons that are listed in the syllabus. So again, make sure you read the extension policy in the syllabus, because it's a good description of it there. So I think that's everything I wanted to go over this week. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, email me. My email is on our website, but it's Dunawal, so it's DUNAWAL @tjsl.edu, and email me anytime. I will get back to you. Dr. Monroe is also available for questions. His information is on our class website, and again, he'll be hosting the optional office hours tomorrow, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So that is it, everyone. I hope you all have a great first week. Again, reach out to me with any questions, and we will be in touch soon. Thanks, everyone.